All right. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. So Brother Kajash Ayash for the scene in the Nappers cap. Gonna start out by give you all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone who rules and teach well. In peace and salutations to you, brothers, pushing this truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Just going to go into a little quick hit about rebuke. You know, rebuke has to happen in this truth. Okay? You know, the rebuke has to totally happen in this truth. You know, and you have to be a man to be able to accept rebuke when rebuke comes down. Okay? Everybody that comes to the truth who come into this thing is what? A new babe. So we have to, what's the best way? We have to rinse off the clothing of the old man. You know, we have to let that old man go. You know, and sometimes we fall back into the ways of the old man, or the ways of being stubborn and not listening and not doing what is required for us to do. You know, and a brother has to rebuke you. A brother has to bring correction. Well, when a brother rebukes you, he's only showing love to you. At the end of the day, you know, don't take it as, you know, he come and he's gonna cuss me out, and you know, all these things are part of this truth. You know, it's just not all about going out there on the highways and byways, you know, cussing out the white man, telling our people, you know, what's to come of their future, you know, what the Lord is going to do. You know, it's a lot of things that comes along with this truth. Rebuke is one of them. All right. So I'm going to get a few precepts, and Lord willing, this be edified unto the body. This is Proverbs 27:5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Yeah. I gotta let you know what's going on with yourself. Okay. And sometimes I gotta let you know openly in front of people. You know, a secret love. You know what a secret love is? It's something that's hidden that nobody gets to see, nobody gets to hear about. You know, with the open rebuke, others get to see it, and you get to hear about it, and you get to learn from it. You know, this is there with me. We're going to go to. Uh, this is First Timothy 5. And 20, you know, is exactly what I was going to. You know, them that sin rebuke before all that others also may fear. You know, so you might get rebuked, and sometimes you might be embarrassed from the rebuke. But you got to know that your rebuke might not just be for you. Your rebuke might be for you and another brother, or it might be for several brothers, or it just might be for a brother to know, like, hey, I can't do that. I ain't trying to get cussed out like that. So I'm not gonna move that way. I'm moving a different way. So you gotta know that. You know, don't always think that because they cussing me out. Everybody, well, sometimes your cuss out may be simple and little, but it's for another brother to hear it. You see? So be prepared for that rebuke, man. You know, be ready for it. You know. It's not just this is just not no easy walk. I was gonna skate my way through the truth. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. I got this. I got this. That's not the way it go. Okay, it's not the way it go. This is Proverbs 9:8. Okay, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. You're a scorner go, oh man, I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't want no man. No, hey man, don't talk to you about it, man. Hey, leave me alone. Let me be. You know, but a wise man, the water, bro. The water. Because the wise man understands that this rebuke is going to be correction in his walk. You know. But scorners, no, they don't want to hear it. You know, they go, nah, that ain't what it is. Or, you ain't finna talk to me like that. I don't want to hear it. Man, get away from me. You know, that's the way that a scorner would approach a rebuke. But a wise man will take it and understand it. And take it, like you said, when we say they'll take it on the chin and keep moving. And hopefully change their ways. You know? It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Okay? So that's pretty plain and simple, man. You know? You let a brother know different things, you know, and teach him different ways. So he's going to increase in learning. You know, he's gonna obtain the truth more. You know, he's gonna get wiser in the ways that he moves. You know, so don't always be offensive against getting rebuked. There's no reason to be offensive against that. You gotta take that. You gotta take that on the chin and keep it moving. You know, we're men in this thing. Going to the Lord is like a man. You know, so don't be all butt hurt. But the one thing is don't hold no aggression against your brother because he rebukes you either, because that's going off. Okay, that's going off too. Now you mad, now that spirit is fluctuating into something else because the brother rebuked you and you wasn't feeling that. So now it's a demon. It's deep, man. You know, hey, hey, take that rebuke on the chin. Thank the Lord that He rebuked you. And it's something that LD Mass says all the time. You lucky that a brother rebuke you. You don't want the Lord to get up on you, man. You know, and that's real. You know, you don't want the Lord to get on your back. You may be happy that the brothers rebuking you. And Yahweh Shai is not dealing with you directly in a situation. It'd be twice as worse. All right. This is gonna be. I'm gonna end on this one. This is so like you. This is. Let's play it. Oh, tweak it. Stop tweaking out. So it's a little crazy. This is James 5. And okay, we gonna do it. This is 19. All right, it says, brother, if any of you do err from the truth and one convert him, let him know that he which converted the sinner from the error of his ways shall save a soul from death and shall hide a multitude of sins. So that's another reason a brother can't just sit around and just say, oh, nah, forget it. Nah, I don't say nothing. I'm just gonna keep letting it go on. I'm gonna keep letting it go on. You know? You save a soul from death and you come among two sins. And also, you don't want the Lord to get on you because you allowed it to go on. It didn't say anything. The Lord can jack you up for that too, man. So it's a lot of things that come with this truth, man. It's deeper than what you think, or some people think. You know, it's a lot that comes with it, though. So a brother gotta say something. He gotta say something. He don't want the Lord to get on his ass, cause he'll say something. Now that brother get jacked up, cause he wanted to let it slide, or he didn't want to say nothing. No, you gotta bring correction right there where correction needs to be corrected. Don't hold it back. Ain't no secrets in this truth. You know, you gotta treat every man equally. With that, shalom.